I was gonna put up. There's not nothing that's finna stop me from talking about what I was gonna talk about. So for the haters, roll that joint one more time.
Podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences
and show how one could or could not.
Keeping it on the P for real.
Gotta tune in to
Yo,
these
ladies
brothers.
and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building.
Keep it P podcast. Be one to you players.
Y'all tune in to their podcast here.
Oh yeah, I'm back. See, they tried to shut me down on the first one, y'all. It's all good. Let's get right back on into this because I'm busting it down. I'm still not wavering. Thanks, good looking out, moms in the comments, But check this out, y'all, because it's still going down. And I remember everything I said, and I'm gonna say it again. What I said was, the media is okay with showing Negro trauma porn. The media is okay with showing the black man all out there bad. And I knew that I must have been on to something by the way that they just finagle my little sound. Ain't nothing been wrong with my sound great. I got my all that. I know what the deal is when I put certain titles in, when I say certain stuff, it's just inevitable. They're coming for me. But anyway, for those that came back, I want y'all to pay attention to not only did Jose El Baidon say the most minimalist thing about what happened. He ain't say nothing really. But listen to this. Listen to how they talk about seeing the video. And this is why I posed that question to y'all, man, is are you just as well as everybody else cool with just seeing the Negro trauma porn? Now listen to Governor Kemp. Listen to this real quick. Just listen. Just listen. Take a gander here. Hold on, let me stop that. Listen to this.
Governor Brian Kemp also issued a statement of his own following the body camera video release. It reads, Marty, the and I are truly shaken and deeply saddened by the footage of events that led to Tyre Nichols' tragic death. We are praying for his family and community during this time of heartbreak.
Let's really break that down. It says, I was truly shaken and deeply saddened. Were you? That just doesn't sound like something you say unless you don't want your base of people to really think that you give a crap about them Negro folks. That's one of those statements. And then he followed it up by saying, we're praying for his family and community. What community? Look, they can't even speak in terms of just black people in any instance. Because when he say community, you know what he means, people of color. His family and people of color, because his family's black. So you should have just said we praying for his family. Right? But his family and his community during this time of heartbreak, whose heart is broken? Whose heart's broken, cuz? Okay, there's a little bit more.
As citizens express their grief and reactions to his killing, the state
express their grief in reaction to his killing. Notice the words that they're using too. All of a sudden, it's a killing. It ain't no alleged. You know what I'm saying? The video came out all quick. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no alleged. We need more facts. They have their day and try. Nope, it's right straight to the killing. And then they want to tell you how that you're supposed to react. We want you to react with respect and the right for peaceful protest. But, you know, somebody did just get killed unjustly. So we want y'all to act just.
It continues to respect the right of peaceful protest.
Now, this wasn't just happening in Memphis. Protesters right here in Atlanta reacting to the release of the Memphis police video. Atlanta News First, Tori Cooper is live now from the corner of Centennial Olympic Park Drive and Marietta Street. Tori, what were protesters telling you tonight? Are there...
Okay. Now you're finna sit up here and tell me that protesters came to holler at Shorty right here to give her the lowdown on what was going on. That's what you're finna attempt to tell me. Okay, Shorty. What did the protesters tell you was going on in the streets? Because obviously you was out there, you know what I'm saying, with your lashes and your hair. You was out there in the middle of the what's what. So you want to tell us what the protesters were saying, Shorty?
Any out there right now, or have they peacefully gone home?
Yeah, Alan, all the protesters have gone home. They were out here for about 2.5 hours, but the protesters that I spoke to say that this was absolutely inhumane and a failure in policing. They say this was appalling to watch, and they ultimately want to see justice for Tyre. Now, there was about 35 to 40 protesters right across the street here holding signs and protesting and chanting peacefully, but ultimately the protesters say justice will not be achieved for Tyre until all 5 officers are behind bars. Now, they also tell us that the new video released by the Memphis Police Department further illustrates why police body camera...
Who is that? See, looks like the movement's being co-opted already. First of all, you got mass protesters down there tearing up shit. You know there ain't nobody from the hood. Opportunist PC people coming with their mask on. Look at her. Who is she? Listen to this though. Just listen to this about her watching the video. And you know they don't got the same reaction, but just listen to this real quick. Somebody come look at this.
Cameras and surveillance videos are vital components to the transparency.
Look who you see in the background though.
And many protesters that we spoke to were glad the entire video was released, but say it was unbearable to watch.
I watched the video tonight. Absolutely horrendous, disgusting.
Who is she? Satyavati? Organizer Party for Socialism and Liberation. Who is she? Where she live? She from Bankhead? Where's she from? Where should he come from?
I mean, it just shows how inhumanely the police treat people in the streets. I mean, they were just
people in the streets? Okay, sounding a little inclusive.
Beating down on this innocent man, unarmed.
Innocent man? Don't want to say black, huh? But you out there in the struggle, though. See? Y'all got to watch these folks.
Like he was a nobody. You know, like he had no dignity. I mean, it's absolutely horrendous.
And you just riding along with the struggle. What? This your first protest, boo? How many this your first one? So you learning the ropes right now because you made sure you jumped on camera because you had something to say. Where did they get these folks from? I bet you she don't got not nan struggle. Because if her people don't own a damn hotel, they own a 7-Eleven, cuz. Stop playing.
Now the protesters tell us that they plan on assembling back out here.
Them was the protesters that you talked to? See, the media, man, they just, them the ones, that's who you wouldn't holler at, cuz.
We're at Centennial Olympic Park tomorrow come noon. So we will be out here. You can count on Atlanta News First to bring you that coverage on all of our platforms.
We'll be out there, you and the protesters? That's a funny choice of words.
come noon. So we will be out here. You can count on Atlanta News First to bring you that coverage on all of our platforms. So make sure you stay with us. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta.
Oh, so y'all trying to make some activists now. Y'all watch out for her.
You know, like
they trying to make her an activist.
The police treat
Satya Vati, right? And then notice how they got. Notice in this freeze frame how they got the picture of the black person right there for the association. Listen, y'all, this stuff ain't made up, man. This media. Don't think none of that stuff is there for a reason. If you look in the back right now, look at what you look who you see protested back there. This is Dub S playing both sides, y'all. Seriously. I debated whether I was going to do this, but I'm not. Listen, they had these pictures here. I'm gonna just do it like that. They got these pictures of my man, and this is what I'm saying, man. Who else do they put pictures like this out about in this country? Why they got to have a 30? Look, it's a 30 picture spread of my man being done all type of way, all bloodied, all bloopty, blam, blam, bling, blam, blagum, blam, blam. Hold up. Let's look at those protesters. Hold on. Let's look at those protesters. Hey, it's looking like a lot of rainbow around there. Look at this. Look at your boy in the back trying to get his first little protest on. Tyre Nichols. Look, get me in the shot. Justice for Tyre. Man, this looks. I don't know who Tyre was, so I don't want to. Hold on, let me go back. Is that the brother? Yeah, look, I don't want to disparage. I'm not disparaging the brother in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You already know that. But I'm just saying, like, who's riding for my mans, though? Can we see who's really who's riding? I'm just trying to see who's riding, and it's looking real tetheristic out there too. Like it's something ain't right about this, y'all. Like what's going on out there where cuz even got to make that kind of face for a picture? Like this is looking real cheese. Where she get the defund the whoop 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 already from? Nah, it's looking real organized on some other stuff. I know it when I see it. Anyway, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about that. No, we are not going to show that video here on KIPP because we don't like Negro trauma porn. Something's wrong with you if you thought that's what you was finna see. And you even had Jose Biden talking about he was deeply sad. And he said some of the most skip to the loo. If you didn't listen, you'd miss it. Man. But anyway, man, stop letting them feed your brain with the Negro trauma porn, okay? And if the movement start, please make sure that cousin them ain't on the set. If it ever go down over me, man, make sure cousin them ain't on the set. Make sure it's some real riders out there riding for me, man. Make sure y'all don't let the ops co-op the movement, man. I don't know what Satya is doing down there, but don't let this happen, okay? We need to figure out why this is happening. And I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And I got 4 words for you. Love with the peace, got blessings, and Maloha. Out the Doha for Shoha. You already know, God.
Kendra Blackwood for Hot Lava Music TV. First off, let's get this straight. I only want a boss. And I like to see a boss and boss shit. Where can you get boss shit, you ask? Well, dig this player. Boss 3 Anti Clothing got that drip for you and your missus. Now first, go follow at Boss 3 Anti Clothing on IG to see more real boss shit. And second, please log on to boss3anticlothing.com. That's boss3ntclothing.com.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say it.